I wanted to do something that would introduce me to the film world. So I decided, well, I'll write and direct and star in this, my own little project. Yeah, I know. It's a shame, too. Jasmine is the best ad exec/publicist in the business. Well, I created these characters, and I thought, who better to portray these characters that came out of my head than me? I started lower. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Well, I wrote the character of Jasmine for the actress who portrays Jasmine, Janice. I had her in mind the entire time. If she decided not to do it after I'd written that character, I would have been screwed, or I had to have rewritten it. But that part was written for her. Ivanka, the character of Ivanka, was written for myself. I was going to do a sort of Mike Myers thing. I was going to dress as the supermodel Ivanka, and it would have just been really funny, I think, and that's why I wrote it that way. But as the clock ticked down and we were casting, my friend and co-star Janice she convinced me to take a look at this talented young lady that she knew and she thought right for the part. So I did, and she completely won me over, and we decided to cast Christy Grimmett as Ivanka instead of me.
I need a publicist that can truly represent Ivanka the person, not Ivanka the image.
I really wanted someone who could do what B. Arthur does, that very, deliver a line so deadpan, and just on, and deliver it so wonderfully with her facial expressions and, just the way B. Arthur does things. And I didn't think I'd be able to find an actress who could do that. And I came across Nadia Van Buren.
Have you landed Ivanka yet?
Not yet.
Why the hell do I pay you if you can't do a simple thing like land that bimbo Ivanka to model for me, Bradley?
Bradley was actually a work in progress as far into the project as the first day of filming. I knew I had to have a character sort of balance out these outrageous characters that I wanted in the film. Ivanka, Vilandria, they're both larger-than-life characters. So I needed something to kind of balance those two characters out. I wouldn't say he's any sort of character I ever had in mind or anything. He came up as soon as I started writing.
The mugging scene that I was in, he wanted me to jump out of a bush, and the daredevil that I am, or a lot of stunts that I like to do, I decided to jump out of a tree and kind of threw that idea at him, and he liked it, so we went with it.
Oh! My purse!
I was interested right away in doing this film. It was a part that I adore, and I played this part before on Broadway. Not the actual character, but a very similar part, so I knew whether I could do it very well.
Would I like an aspirin? To hell with the aspirin. Get me a bloody Percocet. Oh, this is just marvellous. This is the end of me, this Saturn show is. Oh, I can feel it. I feel the aneurysm coming on now.
As you know, I have a wonderfully long career, and I've worked with many celebrities. Many of the masters, Betty Davis, Joan Crawford, Tallulah Bankhead, and I've worked with B. Arthur, and so I know exactly what he wanted when he asked me to do the role. So I went in there full frontal with my shoulder pads and my kick-ass attitude, and I gave a Joan Collins-worthy performance.